All right, welcome to No Winning. Today we are going to get started again on Old Blue. If you may have seen in previous videos or over the last, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks, months, I don't know, maybe even been a year, where this car has been sitting on jack stands. Yes, I'm one of those guys that come up on Instagram or those memes where a project car's been sitting on jack stands for a year, never gets to it. So I need to start moving on it quickly because we need to create some space here in the garage. So I ordered a bunch of parts. What I'm going to be focusing on today is trying to get the engine ready to be put back in, even though the transmission hasn't been out. I want to get the engine ready to go, so when I do finish the transmission, I can just kind of drop it in and then start moving forward. So what I have in these boxes here are some parts. I'm only going to take out the one part that we're going to be working on today, and the other ones are just going to have to wait in suspense. So let's see what I got. I think it's for sure in this box, and if not, then you're going to get an extra surprise that I was not expecting to show you. Okay, I think this is the one. Yep, this is the one. Yep. Okay. So this is what we're working with today. We're going to be replacing the valve cover gaskets on the Blue STI engine. You may have seen in a previous video when I was doing the oil pan install, I accidentally really messed up. I dropped the bolts inside in the engine by one of the heads, and I had to take apart the valve cover, which damaged the valve cover. So I figured, you know what, this is a good time to replace both of them. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'll set up the camera over here. I'm going to take off the valve cover. I'm going to try to clean it the best that I can, and then we'll reseal it. I might just do one side on video, on the other side, I mean, exactly the same, especially if you have the engine out. And then, yeah, we'll be done for today. For today's video, I'll probably make another video today, but you'll see it in the following week. So let me get situated. All right, this is the side that I kind of already messed up, where I had to get that bolt out. You can kind of tell right here. I'm not sure if the lighting is good, but there's a gasket sticking out here. So we're gonna retake off these ignition coils. We're gonna go take off all, I think it's like 8 bolts all the way around. I'm gonna take off the valve cover. I'm gonna try to scrub it really, really well, because you can tell there's like a lot of gunk here. And then just start moving forward. So let me get my tools and let's get situated. You already know here, No Winning, somebody's cutting their grass. No matter what day of the week I start, it's always somebody's always cutting their grass. It's kind of a thing here, I guess, to cut grass 7 days a week. See if we can zoom out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this one should be ready to pop out. Or not, maybe like a couple hundred more threads. Okay, there we go. One coil pack out. This is the one that goes in the front, so we'll try to keep it exactly the same. You can see the spark plug. We might just do spark plugs while we're here too. I might save that for another video because I don't have any with me. Like I said, there's about 8 bolts around after the ignition coils. I just put these on. I didn't really torque them down when I did this the first time. I just kind of wanted to finish the oil pan for my other video. Okay. 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 Okay, first one up. There we go, that's better lighting. Like I said, I already had the pleasure of taking this off. So we will see what else I gotta take off of it. Some of these are really bad, really gunky. So you know that it's been leaking for a while. It looks like some of these are shorter than others. I can't remember which is the ones that they went, but what I'll do is the other one I hadn't taken off yet, so I'll follow the pattern on that. Kind of go from there. But it's taking me a while to clean this off anyway, so do some like extreme degreaser on this. I think after this we should be foam free. I'm gonna loosen up this hose clamp over here too. And that was out. And then this, what does it connect to? Let me just remove this hose clamp and then it should be free. Cutting grass again. Ooh. There you go. There we go. Now you can see all the internals. Okay, we took out this other gasket. We're gonna have to clean up all this gunk here. And yeah, we can see like there's like a bunch of gunk built up there. Oh damn, already got some on the cam. So let me scrape all this stuff off. Let me degrease the valve cover and then we'll kind of go from there. Just took off this one here. All right, I'm gonna take off this one right here. We'll clean up all these mating surfaces with some acetone. Take off all this gunk, and I'll clean the valve cover meanwhile, let it degrease, and then we'll start setting up for the new one. All right, now that I have cleaned this to the best of my abilities, it's probably the best it's gonna get. I'm just waiting for it to dry. So I kind of clean on the inside here too. We're gonna line this with some gasket maker, see some water in there still. And then we're gonna put the new gasket in there along with these other, I guess, the ignition coil gaskets. I also came over here, if you can see, already cleaned up as much of the mating surface as possible all the way around. Some of this stuff is like just on there. Oh, look, actually coming off. So I have no idea who's hammering out there. But now that all of that's off, we're just gonna seal it. What I also did was, I also got a list of how the bolts are set up because a lot of these bolts are different sizes. So I got the ones from the other side, right? So it looks like it's long, and then one cross and medium. So there's 5 long ones and 3 mediums. On this side, there's actually one additional small one, but that only has one place to go. So what I'm going to do is, this is actually going to be in reverse for the other side. So this is going to be all the long ones on this side, and then all the medium ones on this side. So this is for the passenger side, and in reverse will be for the driver's side. So let me get situated so I can figure out what we got to do next so that we can get it installed. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start setting up this gasket so that we can be ready to install, because I do not know what I should do first, but I guess let's figure out which one is which. I don't know if there's a difference. I'm sure they're the same. Hopefully it's nothing like the, which one was it that we had trouble with? The freaking, what was it? I think it was the oil pan. Oh, this one's like almost spot on. Oh yeah, this is like way easier. Obviously I'm not gonna put it like this. I just wanna make sure that I got the right one for the right size. And I'm gonna line some gasket maker on the inside and then layer some on the outside. So now that I know it goes exactly like this, I'll layer it like that. And then we'll start putting some gasket maker in there. So let me line it up and then get it situated and we'll get going. Okay, let me line a little bit of this in here. Okay, if I can get it out. Yep, it's my first time, if you were wondering. Okay. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to run a different hole. Let me cut this a different size. Let's try this again. Oh, now it's stuck. Okay, I guess I might have more trouble than I thought. Okay, I think I finally figured out the problem. Dang, if I had like $1 for every gnat that came and bothered me at the worst time, I'd be like a trillionaire. So I'm gonna do this off camera so I can turn on the fan and get these gnats out of my face. So, catch you in the next few minutes. Okay, 12,000 gnats later, looks like I kind of got it all situated. I'm gonna have to clean up all this extra gunk. Just trying to make sure that it stays down. And then clean up anything that might be considered like debris in here. But I know for a fact it will stay a little bit better once I can get it bolted down onto the actual block. So far so good. Now I'm gonna do the inside circles here, and then probably gonna have to do it possibly off camera because I can't stand my face with these gnats in my face. So let me clean up some of this gunk and then I'll start wrapping up that one. Okay, I already got them all seated. I'm just gonna dab a little bit of gasket maker on the outside here. So when it mates, it's nice and smooth. This might be excessive, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Could be wrong, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Rather be safe than sorry. I already lost 20 times with this damn car. I need to get some wins in. Maybe I can get a win here. We will see. And if you've already made this far, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe. Please hook me up. Hook us up. Because there's more than one person involved in this now. Gotta make sure we all keep this going. No matter what the future may hold for all of us. So, hopefully, this works out in our favor. Then I'll get it mounted and then I'll just bolt everything up and then the other side will do the same thing. Dang, birds. If it's not birds, it's the, what is it? Cutting of the grass, the flies. Now you know why we call this channel No Winning. If only you were here to hear about the other stuff that actually does happen in the No Winning house. And it's like, oh, that was Max. Let's see what he's working at. Wait. Max. Max thinks he doesn't like people, but he's kind of a scaredy cat, so I don't know why he's barking. He's a wannabe guard dog. He looks like a guard dog, but he's not a guard dog. Is that a teddy bear? Here you go. Hey. Okay. Just in these last two little circles. Should be good to go. I might do like a star pattern when I put it back on. I really don't know if there's any torque specs. I'm probably just gonna wing it. I tend to wing things here in the garage. So far, not so bad. Okay, let me go mount it up. Okay, now it's time to finally mount it. I'm trying to make sure I don't make a mess, because I don't feel like cleaning it up again. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a couple of bolts in and I'll hold it in place. I'm gonna get the two long ones for the center. I'm gonna put the one little one right here. I don't remember what that one was for, but recording. Okay, let me get them tightened down. I'm just gonna go like in a star pattern. And should do this one over here. Oh damn! Look, I have a problem already. We have a problem. We're gonna have to take it all off. So let me start all over again. Yeah, it looked like it was not seating correctly. I'm gonna go in there, wipe all that stuff off, but it wasn't seating correctly over there by this area here. So again, we're gonna go back and do this like a star pattern. All right, so I finally got the dang gasket to sit. What it seemed like was the gasket that goes around where the ignition coil pack goes was kind of like popping out a little bit. I think I did it like 4 times, to be honest with you. I didn't show it on camera because I had a bunch of gunk on my hands, so it's a little harder when you don't have your assistants, or any assistants. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the video right here. The reason is because the other side is exactly the same, just in reverse. So I'm gonna go work on that myself, clean the valve cover, and put the gasket back on, and then hopefully we can start moving forward with this car. I would like to see it on the road. For me and my time at the end of the month, for you and your time, maybe at the end of the year. We'll see. But if you've made it this far, hey, thanks for watching. Hope we see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.